So you just logged into Turtle WoW for the first time and you're ready to play, but you don't know what class to choose. Happens to us all. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the classes in Turtle WoW as it stands during this population boom. Before we begin, please consider smashing the like button and subscribing to this channel dedicated to all things Turtle WoW. First off, we have the Warrior. If you choose Warrior, be aware that if you're not going to level as Prot, you're going to have an ocean of competition. Warrior is the second most played class in the server. Your best bet is to level as Prot and go through dungeons, do all the quests for the dungeons, because otherwise you're going to be waiting around for mobs to respawn a lot. There are nearly 5,000 active players daily, so the world is quite packed with new players. Obviously they're a great class and people play them for a reason, but tanks are much appreciated in the server. People will revere you if you play a warrior tank on Turtle WoW. Let's move on to the Paladin. The Paladin is by far and away the most played class on the server. It's the same story for warriors. Most Paladins are overwhelmingly Retribution spec though. This is the meta of the game. If you're dead set on playing a Paladin on Turtle WoW, my best suggestion is either going Holy or Prot. Leveling that way, doing the dungeon quests. Plenty of quests in the game, but mobs will be limited. Dungeon running is my preferred way to level. Let's check out rogues. When it comes to rogues on Turtle WoW, there's about an average amount as you'd expect there to be on a private server, generally a decent medium. If you pick a rogue, you're going to be locked into a DPS class, just be aware of course. LFT times will be a bit longer if you queue solo. Let's check out hunters. There's an average amount of hunters on Turtle WoW 2 like there are rogues. I can't really speak too much on the purely DPS classes in this context of the video, but if you pick a DPS only class, hunter's a great choice. They're incredible solo levelers. They're useful in dungeons. They can trap, all kinds of cool stuff. Plus melee hunters are fun to level from what I hear. So if you want to go with that, give it a try. Let's check out priests. More holy priests, or any healer, are very welcome to Turtle WoW. You'll get into any group that you want very quickly and treated like royalty. When it comes to shadow priests, I don't really see too many of them running around, so if you're feeling fancy, you can try that too. How about mages? There's quite a few mages in the server. Huge AoE, huge single damage DPS, lots of group utility, excellent solo farming. Mages are always welcome in Turtle WoW. If you'd like to play a DPS-centered class, parties adore mages with the teleports and the water and the food. People love mages. I don't think there's any question when you see a mage join your 5-man. You know it's going to be a smooth run. Let's check out warlocks. For the same reason as mages, warlocks are extremely useful in parties. There's not nearly enough warlocks on Turtle WoW. This is the DPS class I would suggest rolling overall for the server. Tanks love Imp's Fire Shield, everyone loves Health Stones, Soul Stones, Summons. Meanwhile, you get to sit back and cast dots on your enemies for ridiculous damage. Awesome for PvP, totally underrated class in vanilla. Let's check out Druids. If you can't make up your mind, rolling a Druid is really fun. I promise you won't regret it. Druids are spectacular at changing from tank to healer or vice versa to suit any situation without even changing specs. They have incredible mobility, travel form, awesome group utility, battle res, buff, they can root. Every spec is great here in Turtle WoW. This is also one class where the DPS and the tank spec are kind of the same thing if you go feral. They're great casters, healers, DPS, and tanks. You'll get into any group as a druid easily. Let's take a look at the Shaman. The least played class on the server, and I'm not sure why. Elemental Shaman are deadly on Turtle WoW. Enhancement Shaman can tank, and they're pretty good healers too. If you're looking for a bit more involvement with combat, their totems add a pretty fun layer of micromanagement. This class is extremely versatile. If I were to recommend playing anything, it'd be a Shaman, on the grounds that they have a ton of utility, they're really fun to play, they're in demand, and we need more Horde players on the server. We don't want to get this server too imbalanced. It's fun for nobody. It's good right now, though. Just a little bit less Horde. So, consider rolling Horde. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you next video.